My name is Aaron Young. I am a crewman on board the cargo ship Endeavour. During a freak storm, I was washed overboard. I awoke to the sound of waves upon sand. I spotted some houses in the distance, and I began to make my way towards them. The town seemed long abandoned. I made my way into a lumber yard. In an old shed, I found a bloodied baseball bat and some working gloves. I made my way into town and searched for food, drink, and warm clothing. In an old wooden house, I found a banana and some sunglasses. In a workshop, I found a woolen hat and a can of soda. I changed out of my wet clothes and stopped to eat my banana and drink my soda. I found a sturdier pair of shoes and a woodcutter's axe. In a house down the road, I found a pitchfork, but I had no need of it. On the other side of the room, on some shelves, was a rifle. A box of ammunition sat above it. Upstairs I found a can of black spray paint, which I used to paint the rifle. It was still raining. I found another can of spray paint and used it to paint the rifle green. I found a thick woolen coat, which was warm and dry. In the same house, I found a bag of rice and a can of peaches. I took shelter from the rain in an old corner store, where I found some cereal on the floor. I put my pack and my rifle down as I drank my last soda, waiting out the rain. On the northern side of town there was a police station. I searched through the police station, not finding much. I found a scoped rifle in the back storeroom. I detached the scope and placed it on my rifle. It had started raining again, so I took shelter in a log cabin. I ate my can of peaches and drank the soda I found in the police station while I waited. I made my way north out of town, and on the outskirts, I saw it in the distance. The Endeavour, run aground upon the rocky coast. The ship had split completely in half, and it looked like it had been sitting there for many years. How much time had passed since I was washed overboard, I wondered. I searched the ship, but couldn't find anything of value. As I made my way off the ship, I caught a glimpse of someone for a split second. I made my way off the boat, but there was no one in sight. Whilst waiting on the hill, I spotted a man approaching the ship. I introduced myself as Aaron Young and asked him his name.
Josh.
Josh told me that we were on the east coast of Chinaris, and the boat had been there before his arrival.
Yep. See.
I said goodbye to Josh, and I told him that I might see him in the future. I made my way west towards the highway. Because Josh told me where we were, I knew that further north there was another city, and beyond it was a military airbase. I made my way up the highway in hopes that I might find a way home at the airbase. As I made my way into the city, I gathered food and medical supplies from the surrounding houses. I made my way out of the city to the gas station at the outskirts of town. I found a bottle of water and packed it into my backpack. I reached the end of the road and climbed the nearby hill to look for the airbase. As I was climbing up a radio tower, I spotted the airbase in the distance. The airbase looked long deserted, with no signs of a way how to get home. As I continued to watch through my rifle scope, I saw 2 survivors raiding the airbase. I waited until they had left before I made my way down. There wasn't much left inside the buildings, but I did find a pair of blue cargo pants. Unsure of what to do next, I started making my way back to the freighter to find Josh. As I made my way back onto the main road, I came across a man in a white shirt.
Stay where you are, don't move, don't move.
Alright, hold on. I'm standing still.
Yo, stay where you are. Drop your shit now, go.
A man in military gear was robbing me.
Give me the bag and the gun. Motherfuckers.
The robber had been shot in the shoulder and fled to find cover. I considered picking up my gun or fleeing, but I wondered if it was Josh who was shooting. "Josh, is that you?" I called out.